Hello traders, welcome to the channel. Today, 4th May, Nifty ends this week at 22,475 and Bank Nifty at 48,923. On Friday, Nifty has fallen more than 400 points from the day's high. So, are this a start of a new decline or what it may happen in coming week? We will analyze step by step. So, as usual, we will check what we have analyzed in the previous week and what has happened during this week. So that could be a good learning for us. Right. On 25th April, when Nifty was trading around 22,573, there are alternations in count. I will explain. That's why, because are we in the subdivisions of wave 5 or we already completed the wave 4? So that is a confusion part right now even. So because of that, I said there are alternations in count, so we should watch these levels only. For a bullish view, the price should not turn lower from here, that is around 22,573, and for that expecting support around 22,500 to 530, and it can move to 22,650 or between 22,650 to 22,730, that is almost to the all-time highs. This is what the expectation on 25th April itself. But if you notice on last week, I said that there is a possibility of a decent correction. If you remember, I'm expecting a correction from last week itself. Because of slight confusions whether we have completed the wave count, the corrections coming from here itself, that is 22,573 or 650, or once the price touches the all-time high and the corrections may proceed. This is what the expectation from the last week itself. So what has happened? The price reached the all-time highs, right? The price reached the all-time highs and started to decline. So as per expectation, the price reached the 22,730. So on April 30, right, Nifty was 22,745. When it was reaches our level of 22,730, if the price rejects around all-time high, the initial pullback to 22,620. See the initial pullback. See, always see the words which I am using, the initial pullback. So I am not saying that the price will stop here. The initial pullback to 22,620 is possible. If it is already in bigger fifth, the price may get support around 22,620 and cross the all-time high. There is a chance of this entire price action can be bigger fourth. So we are discussing for the past few weeks. If it's still in fourth, we may get a good correction. We are expecting a correction when it was trading around 22,745, right? I shared the two charts also. See, that can be a minor dip and may move higher. That's one option. See the date. This was posted on 30th April and the price was around all-time high. And second option, the price may give a good pullback. This is the expectation. Both situations says some sort of correction is there, right? Okay, this is the understanding on 30th April. On May 2, okay, still the fast correction has not started. Nifty was trading on 22,650. Need to wait for further close to decide further. So if the price rejects here around 22,675, there is a possibility to reach around 22,530. See, I'm expecting this correction. See, from last week itself, some sort of the completion or some sort of impulse wave is ending there. Okay, so that is why I'm expecting a correction. See, let me share the chart also. So this is hourly chart. Don't mind these numbers. We will discuss this in a while. And see, it is on May 2nd. See here, this zone. See, always remember this pattern. I have explained in my paid course, but I am saying here, this curvy nature, whenever you get a curvy nature, okay, there is a possibility of correction. But you have to combine other things, wave patterns and fib numbers, but I'm just giving some hint. So that's why I said on a possibility to reach 22,530 to this level minimum, and the next day morning, it gave a gap up. That's where the confusion part. Okay, I'm expecting a correction, but yesterday morning, that gave a good gap up, but not sustained at the all-time highs. And then price started to decline. See, initially we expected the price to reach 22,730, okay, approximately here. Nothing much difference here. We expected here 22,730, right? Then, because of this correction part on last week, I expected that the correction has started because I'm already expecting a correction. So I thought the correction may start. But once the price start moving above this high, we can resume to our primary view of reaching the 22,730, that is near all-time high. Right? Then, once the all-time high reached, we clearly informed two options: a small pullback and may cross higher, or there's a chance of a deeper pullback. So anyway, we are going to get a correction. But the initial level itself, on the day of posting this correction itself, it crossed below 22,620 and says that we are going for some more decent correction here. Okay, this is the understanding. I have already posted this chart on 30th April. Okay. So right. So what we may expect in coming week. Before that, I will explain few things on broader perspective. This is from 2020 low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So bigger wave 1 and bigger wave 2, right? And from this low, 15,100, we are in bigger wave 3. In that bigger wave 3, that is red color wave 3, we need to get 5 subways. In that wave 1, wave 2, this cannot be the wave 3 because it is smaller than wave 1. So the subdivisions of wave 3 also extending. That is 3 of 3 also extending. So this is 3 of 3. So in this 3 of 3, it is wave 1, 2, 3. It can be a triangle. 4 and 5 may proceed higher. This is the initial view. Okay, please understand. So in this case, if this is to happen, we are in a sideways here. That is 4th not yet completed. And after completing this wave 4, this sideways pattern, the price may move higher. Okay, this price action completes this third wave and we have a good correction for wave 4. This is the expectation on larger perspective. But practically, see, I explained the Elliott waves in 100% practical way. There are situations mostly will occur when we start the final wave 5. That is, or we started the wave 5 or it has completed only wave 1 of 5. This is very, very important doubt we will have while analyzing in the real-time scenario. I'll explain this. For example, the wave 4 has already been completed here. Okay, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This wave 5 has been completed here or not? There is a possibility. That is, if this is the case, the entire wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has been completed at 22,780 zone. Why? Because I can see a 5-wave move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I said this can be the 1 of 5, 2 of 5 and 3 of 5 may proceed. Okay. But suppose if the entire 5-wave has been completed here, we may expect a deeper correction like this. A, B, C. See, these levels are only for indicating purpose, not the exact levels. So have this option in mind, because in broader markets, the price almost at the end of the channel, and in mid cap also, see, I draw these two lines and I'm showing this line for almost 2 weeks now, and the price exactly stopped at this level and showing rejection, but it is not yet confirmed because we need a more decline to confirm that start of a correction. But anyway, the price stopping at the exact levels of our marked lines, which we analyzed few weeks before. Having this in mind, or we completed this wave 3. There is a possibility now. So what I'm saying is, so let us wait for a week or two. Either we don't know the entire 5 waves are completed here, or we are in wave 4 only. So in both options, the price may decline and move like this. So we can wait for this week or 1 or 2 to decide the other options, right? The only option to move upside is the price needs to make an all-time high. We will discuss the level for it in a while, but I'm just saying. Okay, if the price declines and makes a new high and close above this all-time high, then we may assume that primary assumption of this can be 1 of 5, 2 of 5 and 3 of 5. Got it? And after that only we may expect a good deeper correction. Right, have this option, both options, but my understanding for the coming week or 1 or 2 is I will wait for a new longs. That's my idea. Okay. If it is wave 4, yes, we can reach minimum 22,100 levels. I will share the level in a while. And if it is a deeper correction, this price will break below this line also and will come back to the levels between 21,500 to 2100. So there are chances for this. Anyway, we will wait for this week. That's the idea I'm sharing, because if you see, the thing is, if it is 1, 2, 3, right? And if I project with the fib numbers, see the price exactly stopping at 1.618 times. That is giving an option that there's a possibility of end of a wave, but that is not necessary that the wave 3 should exactly end at 1.618. It may proceed higher. I'm seeing the practical difficulties here. Okay, see the exactly price stopping at 1.618 of 200 levels approximately. Okay, so here we cannot assume that either this is 1 of 5 or entire wave in wave 4 and it may start higher. We cannot anticipate. There are chances that this wave can be the 5th wave also, end of the 5th wave also, or it can be 1 of 5, 2 of 5 and 3 of 5, or this entire pattern can be wave 4. Okay, all these options and explain. As per my process, I will wait for 1 or 2 weeks to get a clear view for the bullish viewpoint. Here I am getting majorly a bearish to sideways. So that is what I am saying here. The only option for bullishness is the price after a pullback, it needs to move above the all-time high and close above the all-time high. That will give the confidence that it can be 1 of 5, 2 of 5 and 3 of 5 may proceed. Fine. I hope you clear, because I am getting in not many, very few, 1 or 2, saying that I am giving always options. See, there are situations that I clearly mention the levels. I will show example in this video also. Clear levels, precise levels, that also I gave. When we have other options, I am in a situation to explain that. Please remember that you cannot have always one view in the market. There are situations we need to have alteration view also. That's the only way to stay in the markets for a long time. Right. So I explained the concepts here, what we may expect, and what is my process for the coming 1 or 2 weeks. And if it is needs to move higher, okay, I will set the levels for it. For example, if we are in subdivisions of wave 5 only, okay, assuming this wave 5 not ended here, I'm sorry, this wave 5 not ended here, and this is 1 of 5 and 2 of 5, I expect the minimum support for coming week is approximately 22,300. Okay, see what is this level. Okay, approximately 22,300, and if not, this gap level of 22,200. So 22,200 to 22,300, we can expect as support. Fine. We are nearing the short-term support, maybe pull back to 22,500 or 550, and it may come to 22,300 or even 22,200. So both are possible. Okay. So this may stop the pullback initially. So it can be some sort of minor wave, and we need to see the bounce. And if the bounce is corrective, we expect a one more down. But if the price moves above the all-time high, we may go for this view of 1 of 5, and all are in 3 of 5s, and we may see new all-time highs soon. Okay. So the next week expectation, anyway, I will wait for 1 or 2 weeks, but the next week expectation for the levels is a small pullback to 22,500, 550 levels, and it may drop to 22,300 to 22,100. These two levels between 22,300 to 22,100 may give some important support. If the price gets support, and we'll see the bounce or new trend upside. We will discuss that in next video. I hope you clear. Okay, I'm explaining the practical way of using the Elliott waves. But the important thing is, for a week, 1 or 2 week, we may expect some bearishness to sideways, considering the broader markets also. See, I'm saying this for weeks now, and even in mid cap, see, we identify the precise level of stop. Okay, so considering all these factors, there is a higher chance of bearishness to sideways in coming 1 or 2 weeks, and we will study how the internal subwaves are reacting, or we completed the entire wave 3 here, okay, as we discussed in the video, or all these are part of wave 4, okay, A, B, C, D, E, and start this fifth wave, okay, or the correction may start moving to the low point of 21,200. So all these are open now. So in line with these bearishness or sideways, Bank Nifty, see, this is important trend line, a channel. If you count the wave, this is wave 1 and wave 2 from 2020 low, and all these can be wave 3, and we are subdividing the wave 3s, wave 1 and wave 2. All these are subdivisions of 3 of 3. But 3 of 3 should move fast and with the gaps. I'm expecting this wave may move like that. But for that, as I said, 1 or 2 weeks, need to watch for further clues. So have this trend line, this line, or even this line. Okay. So if the price crosses above this trend line positively, then we may expect a new highs, and as expected, we will have a good move in Bank Nifty. But until then, we may see some corrections based on that other factors in Nifty and broader markets. So we need to wait for Bank Nifty to go above this trend line positively and close above this trend line for further highs, or it may come lower and then may move higher. So as per my process, I will wait for 1 or 2 weeks to see how the price action unfolds. The possibility of correction to sideways is possible. The only way to move higher is after a dip to 22,300 to 200 and crossing the all-time high will make the count as we are in subdivisions of wave 5, and we may see new highs in Nifty, Bank Nifty, and everything. I hope you understand clearly. That's why I'm repeating multiple times. Fine. And I'm going to share a few stocks for the coming weeks. And as I'm also planned to do the thing which I did in October 2023, like analysis of top 10 stocks of Nifty, Bank Nifty, so that we can forecast the exact view of the Nifty and Bank Nifty. So I will do this week. So you can subscribe the channel for knowing that analysis. And today, see, I show a few charts. See, Birla Soft, I share this in last week only. So there is a possibility of price to reach between 620 to 630, okay, when it was trading around 673. But for that, the price should reject from 690 to 700. Okay, above 720 need a recount. See what has happened. The exact rejection at 690. See, that is what we expected. In Elliott wave, analysis is different, trading is different. I'm sharing the exact levels in both indices and the stocks. I'm not only sharing the direction, I'm sharing the exact levels. I have shown multiple times and you can check in my playlist. This is one example among that. Exactly rejected at 690 and reaches 630. Exact rejection 690 and price reached to expectation of 630. I'll show the two charts. On 28th April, it was trading around 673. I expected that it may reject around 690 and come lower to 630. See the next chart, this is on 3rd May. Price moved to 690 one more time and came lower to 630. This is what we can do with the help of waves, exact precise levels of turning points. This is one example. And I shared this on Twitter, Zenser Tech, short-term view. Possibly this 610, when it was trading around 610, see, 610, the price holding that level on 30th April, even though the entire market was down on Friday, this bullish view, possibly this 610 level may complete the 4th and price may give a breakout. If moves as expected, 650 can be a pause or stop. See, no other study can give like this. Even we can see where the price can stop or pause, then may continue the trend. Everything can be analyzed using the waves. If moves as expected, 650 can be a pause or stop, and if not, the price may reach around 670. See what has happened. This is the chart on 30th April, and this is the chart on 4th May. Today, I just took this chart. See, exactly from 610, the price reached 660. I said the price may stop or give a pause around 650, or it may reach 670. So between that level, the price is stopping. Even if I can use the fib level and clearly explain why it stopped here, there will be some relation to the fib numbers. See, this is the trading method in Elliott waves. The 610 is the best risk reward. Okay, buying at 610 and coming out at 650, even 650 is a good trade, right? The short-term view. That's why I said it's a clear short-term view that is even happened on the day of 400 points down in Nifty. Right. So this Kotak Mahindra, okay, this I shared on October 30, 2023. See, listen, this is the view I shared on October 30. When it was trading around 1692, the important support levels near is 1600 levels. If not holds, it may drop to 1500 levels. I will show the chart now. Kotak Mahindra. See, the price is trading around 1546. When it was trading around 1700 on October 30, and I said this can reach around 1600 for support, and if not holds, it may reach 1500, and still I believe there is a possibility to reach 1500 levels or even 1520. That's what, some near around that level. Okay, so this is what the analysis we can do with the help of waves. NCITC, the same on October 30. Price seems to be in 4th wave when it was trading around 430 and expecting first support at 411 and at 387. See, I not shared this. When it was trading around 490, I said there's a chance of completing the wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all this part of wave 3, and there is a chance of a big sideways. Exactly happened. See the ITC chart. Exactly got support at 399 or 400. When it was trading here, I said there's a chance of bigger correction, and also when it was moving around here, the correction has been not over, and it will be over mostly when it reaches 400. So that's the level of understanding. And HDFC Bank, see, when it was trading around 1,533, I shared it on October 15th, 2023. I still have some bearish view. Okay, when it was trading around 1,533. So on October 30, I said when it was trading on 1,464 at important support, if 1,450 levels not holds, possibly the price may reach 1,360 and 1,260. So for 1,360, after reaching 1,360, we need to see how the price bounces. So this is the understanding. This is the approach I'm following. So I'm expecting the support of 1,360 first. Let me share the HDFC Bank chart now. Remember this 1,360. See the price exactly got supported 1,363. This we predicted on October 30 itself. And the price rose to 1,550. Then we need to see how the price bounces, and we need to recalculate whether we are coming down or this is the important support. I believe this is the important support now. Let me see how the price unfolds here. Maybe a sideways or one more low to 1,480 and move higher, right? This I not analyzed, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm saying the few are questioning the wave theory. I'm just saying how we predicted 5-6 months before. And it was worked perfectly. And last week I shared a few charts, and in that Birlasoft worked perfectly. And in IDFC, see, I believe this is the end of the wave 4 now. And I said the confirmation comes only after 92.25. That is what I said in previous week. And if you go down to hourly, I will say the important support for coming week. The price already reached the important support of around 80. If even comes lower, there is a possibility of getting important support between 79 to 78. I'm sorry, 79 to 80. Okay. So this two lines will bring a important support if the price declines. IDFC First Bank, then the price may start moving higher. This is not a trading advice, please. And I'm sharing only for the learning purpose. So what it could be, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C in expanded flat. And if the price not goes to this level and crossing this gap zone, and the correction may be over and the price may start moving higher. So we need to see how the price reacts here. But the confirmation comes only after 92. But in smaller time frame, this is what happening. So if it comes lower one more time, between 79 to 78 is a good level for support. We need to see. And this is the IDFC First Bank I shared in last week. And this is BPCL. See, as expected, the price moving higher, and the confirmation comes after crossing the 650 plus zone. And this is what we analyzed last week, and the price moving as per the expectation. Right. And one stock for coming week or coming months, so not a trading advice again, Tanla Platforms. See, possibly this 5-way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and A, B, C has been completed here mostly. And after that, I can see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 4-hour chart. Okay, this is not a short-term trade. This is a 4-hour chart now. See whether the price got support between 887 to 877. So if the price gets support between 887 to 877, the price already reaches the important support. But we need to see how the price reacts here. It may be a good zone if the price takes support here. It's not a trading advice. I'm sharing how the waves may work. And the confirmation come may after 1010 levels, but the price takes a support here between this zone. There's a possibility of moving higher. Okay, around 887 to 877. We need to see how the price takes support here or not. So this is what the update for this week. So I will wait for week 1 or 2 for understanding how the price may develop, and explain the concepts very clearly, I believe. See, I'm making these videos not to take trade or not to make you to take position as per my recommendations or my understanding or my analysis. I'm making all these videos only for making you understand that how the Elliott wave work in real-time charts and how this theory can be used practically. If you are following my videos or my Twitter post, I mainly focused on saying the levels also, not only direction. Okay, if I'm marking a direction, that will be very easier for me, but I'm trying hard to give you the precise levels also. So few times it may fail, and I have shown multiple times the exact level of support resistance I have showed in real time also. So with much efforts only, I'm sharing all those videos and analysis. If you like my work, show your support by subscribing channel and sharing with your friends and family. And if you want to learn the Elliott wave more practically, and if you want to become an expert in Elliott wave, and you want to make a independent trade, independent investments without considering the other analysts' analysis, I have a course, Elliott wave course. I name it as Waves Leads the Price, and many people have registered, and I'm receiving good comments, good feedbacks. So if you want to become an expert in trading the Elliott waves, say I'm not saying the Elliott wave theory. Analysis is different, trading is different. For to take trades, you need to be a better analyst first, right? So if you want to become an expert in Elliott waves or to make independent trades and analysis, you can register for my paid course. All the details are shared in description. Just visit the website and see the description and the course contents. And if you wish, you can register and start learning immediately. So thank you. Thanks for all your support. We'll meet you in next video. Thank you. Happy weekend.